What's up, Clats? We are here in Surrey, and this is going to be our last video coming out of England. This has been such a great trip, but today we're going to be showing you guys our packing guide for our upcoming trip, which is the Trans Siberian Railway, which is so epic. I didn't think I was ever going to be doing it, but we're doing it. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a packing guide for some of the stuff that I'm going to be bringing along the way. This is going to include everything from the technological aspect as a YouTube filmmaker and the clothes and everything you need to know about what I'm packing for this Trans Siberian Railway. So I've never properly done one of these cliche videos before, and I've seen every travel vlogger and their mother do it. And obviously because it's us, because we're Clats, it definitely doesn't look as pretty as everybody else's. Actually, Clats, this video is going to be sponsored. This video is sponsored by Compact Technologies. Jason reached out to me a little while ago from Compact Technologies telling me that he wants to send me some stuff to show you guys. This is a paid sponsorship, and I'll be as transparent as possible. I am going to be using all these products, and I actually have been using them because they're pretty badass. They work really well. So all the information for his company will be down below so you guys can check it out. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff he sent me first, and then we'll get into the rest of the stuff I have. So the stuff that Compact Technology sent me is actually really awesome, and it's stuff that I didn't have before that I decided to start using once they sent it to me, and it really helped me out. First things first, one thing that really changed my life so far is this passport holder. As you can see, first of all, it looks really professional, which I like. It adds a level of maturity to my travel bag. You open it up like a little book. I got a pen inside because always travel with a pen. It's super important. I just have my passport here, my other passport here, and then my yellow fever documentation in here. And I love it because it's super like light and nice, and I can just store it anywhere and it actually fits. So that's numero uno. Number two, this has been freaking life-changing. Now, you guys are gonna think I'm an idiot because you guys make fun of me all the time for not traveling with a pair of swimming shorts. I don't have room for swimming shorts. I also never have room for a towel, but they sent me a compact travel towel, which I had never wanted to get because I didn't think they really work. Not only does this beautiful piece of art work, but she actually quick dries, and so I could wet this right now with a bunch of water and it'll dry literally like 20 minutes. Even in the cold. I've been in England using this and it dries super quick. This is gonna save me so much money, and especially where I'm heading after this trip, Southeast Asia, I've heard that the hostels are not always gonna have towels, and most of them will not have towels, and so having this is gonna be a gem. The next little bit that he sent me, I have actually had before, but it gave me hell. This is a travel adapter. If you've never had a travel adapter and you're a backpacker or you're traveling around the world, this is your best friend. The thing that I like about the one that they sent me is that this thing actually clips into every socket perfectly. I haven't had any issues with this thing yet. It actually has two indicator lights, which are really nice, showing you the USB power that it's going into and then the regular power. As well, you can open it up and actually have it go into an American socket, and then you pull out this little guy and you can have yourself a little European party. Huh? And last but not least, they sent me a key for every traveler. Locked up in this beautiful little case is a beautiful little travel bag. So I've stuffed a pillow in this to show you guys what it looks like, but it opens up into kind of like a duffel bag almost, and the space in it is really big. Imagine the whole bag packs back up into this little square, and it's super compressible. It's great for using like dirty laundry and stuff, or going out on a day where you have to stuff a bunch of stuff in, like foods and different stuff like that. This would be great for that. And I just love the fact that it's so tiny and portable. I've been carrying it around with me for a month and it's been great. So that concludes the sponsored bit of this video. But once again, to be as transparent as possible, this was a paid sponsorship, but I 100% support and love the company that sent them. So great stuff, guys. Hoping for more of those in the future. Now, let's get into a quick recap of all the electronics and little bits and goofs and gaffs that I have with me. This is what we have. There's a lot of electronics, lots of cables on here, and I'll go into what everything is. This is my DJI Mavic. This is a controller. That goes in there, and that wraps up really tight. I travel with a ukulele and have been traveling with a ukulele for a few years now. And this is my ukulele. It's some cheap Chinese brand. I only got it because it has a plastic back, so it's very durable and strong. And it makes it waterproof from this side, and it's also really loud, which I like. On top of that, I also carry extra ukulele strings just in case one of my ukulele strings breaks. For the crucial electronics and camera gear, we got my MacBook. I have the 12-inch MacBook, has a 500 gigabyte SSD, a 1.2 gigahertz processor, and 8 gigs of RAM. It is my main computer when it comes to editing, and it's super, super light. It's less than 2 pounds. I used to carry around a 4-pound MacBook, and it used to destroy my back, but I just carry this inside of this. As well, this is my 1 terabyte hard drive. This is where I store all the backup footage when I don't have room on my computer anymore. That goes all in here, and it's IPX7, waterproof, shockproof. It's actually dive proof. You can take this underwater like 30 meters. So it's super durable. I don't play around with my footage. We have a GoPro Hero 5 and a broken selfie stick. Got an awesome waterproof case for whatever knickknacks I want to throw in here. And as well, one thing that I've realized once I started traveling is get yourself a snorkel if you can carry it around. I just strap it on the outside of my bag and it works great because I never had to pay for snorkeling gear. I could just pop this on and I can go pretty much snorkeling wherever I want or free diving. So many of you guys have asked about this because you saw it in the cargo ship videos. This is a waterproof speaker, fully submersible for half an hour. It's really loud, it's Bluetooth, and it's tiny. It's like really compact, and I love it. I should also mention all the products that I'll be using in this video are gonna be linked down below on Amazon affiliate links, and if you buy them through those links, that actually helps support the channel. If you want to, it's all down there. All the products will be down below. These are a bunch of various cables and accessories for the GoPro. I got that floaty case and a bunch of different cases for the GoPro, the head mount, the GoPro charger. This is my camera battery charger. This is super important if you're a travel vlogger as well. This is a USB-C to micro SD, mini SD, and it works really, really well. It's super fast. As well, a USB 3 to USB-C converter. Works really well, especially if you have one of the new MacBooks like that one. I have my Joby Gorilla Pod. This is the metal one, and also I think it's the large version for DSLRs. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. It works kinda well half the time. As well, I got extra camera batteries, so 2 extra batteries for my big camera, 2 extra batteries for my GoPro, then 1 extra battery for my backup camera that I never really use anymore. As well, we got a 30,000 milliamp external battery. This gives me about 4 charges on my phone, I think, and I can actually charge my laptop from it as well. So this is a super important thing to have. It has saved me more times than I can count. This is a relatively new purchase, which a lot of you have been appreciating in the new videos. It is a 16 millimeter fixed lens for my DSLR. It has an aperture of f2.8, which makes the background really blurry and actually kind of looks like I'm on a GoPro, which I really, really love this wide angle look. It works really well for those landscape shots and for portraits of really cool and long things, as well as star lapses and taking star photography because it captures a lot more of the sky. So I've been loving this and I'm really excited to be using it. I'm actually going to switch to it so I can show you the lens I'm using now. This is my other camera lens. This is my beautiful 18 to 200 millimeter lens. It has an aperture of f3.5. Works really well, except for the fact that I was in a sandstorm in Jordan and I got a bunch of sand in it, and I can't find anyone to fix it. That's the reason I got the lens I'm using now, because I'm gonna have to fix this by myself, and there's a chance that I'm gonna break the lens. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm just waiting for the proper time to fix it. These are my favorite little boys and girls. This is my flashlight. I got this on Amazon for $15 a few years ago, and it is the strongest flashlight on planet Earth. As well as a new purchase I got this year is a UV flashlight. It'll shine this blue light that you could use in super darkness and see scorpions and spiders and stuff with it. As well, if you're staying in a hostel and you don't trust the bed that you're sleeping on, you can use this to look at the bed and search for a certain type of excrement. I'm not going to get into any more detail. These, you guys might recognize if you've been watching for a while, are my backup glasses. These are actually sunglasses as well. I can put these on and they're my extra shades. These work really well because these are really big and I feel like they're gonna break on me relatively soon. Been using them for like a year now. So I always have a backup pair of glasses just in case. As well, I got this wonderful thing, which is kind of like a head wrap. It works for everything. I'll show you guys by putting it on real quick. It can be kind of like a tube sock and it can kind of look like a gangster. Scarf type situation, keffiyeh type situation, tie things with it. I can build a Lego house with it. I can put my mouth through it. We got the DJI Mavic charger, which is important to charge that little drone. So I got a few medicines. I get nosebleeds all the time, so I use this as saline spray. I got allergy relief. This is my antihistamine. I get allergies in dry places, especially with dust and stuff, so this is my lifesaver. As well, chapstick. You must get chapstick. This is a sewing kit, which has saved my life multiple times when it comes to ripping pants and ripping shirts. And this thing, you have to get this thing. This, coupled with this, makes for an unstoppable duo. If you're going to a hostel, if you're on a bus, if you're on a plane, charge everything. Take advantage. As a backpacker, getting electricity is not always easy. And so having this and having this, you're gonna win. I got my shaver, which is just a Philips little electric shaver thing, a pair of scissors. This will be confiscated pretty soon by some type of country's security. And in here, I just have a bunch of different medicines, little extra cables, bits, SD cards that I need. It's just all backup stuff wrapped in this little joint. As well, I made the discovery of packing cubes this year. This is just an Amazon Basics packing cube, and I essentially can wrap up all of my things into these 3 separate packing cubes, put them in my bag, and then only have 3 bags within my bag instead of all my stuff being bundled up. If you're a traveler and you find yourself getting bored every once in a while, get yourself one of these. This is called Guritama. Guritama is a little Japanese toy. It's based on a little character that's an egg, and it actually comes with slime in here that you can spit out, and he kind of spits out egg yolk. What you can do with this, which I love, is actually make fart noises with it. As you can see, we only have 2 things left on the table. This is actually a part of my bigger backpack that I used to travel with last year. It's super cool. This is the second part of a bigger backpack. It fits inside of it. It's a Billabong surfing backpack. I use this whenever I want to downsize or go on a day trip. It's really great because I can store a bunch of stuff in it and it serves as an actual backpack. And as well, the wonderful thing about this, it actually has waterproof compartment where I can put in dirty, wet laundry, whatever I really want right in here. And I don't have to worry about touching the rest of the bag, especially if I'm picking up some wet stuff or if I have a water bottle and I don't want to risk it getting the rest of the bag. I throw it in here and not in here. As you can see, there's nothing left on the table other than one bag. And I'm gonna get into that in a second. So everything you just saw fits into this one backpack. This is a Teton Sports Talus 2700. It is a 45-liter backpack, not sponsored by them. I just really love this backpack. Before I decided to do this around the world trip, I had a lot of choices when it came to backpacks, and I had to decide whether I wanted to go with like a 55 or a 60-liter super big backpacking backpack, or I could downsize a little bit and carry less stuff. As well, this tiny little backpack comes with a raincoat, which actually covers the entire backpack as well. As you can see, the raincoat is huge. It has a really solid hood, and it has enough room to cover you and the entire backpack. This was the main consideration for me when I knew I was going to be going to Southeast Asia. Reduces the risk of me getting sick and reduces the risk of my electronics getting destroyed. I really like that. Besides that, the backpack has plenty of room for anything I want. I have these bungee cords on the outside of it so I can even store even more things. Everything is super clampable and it's really comfortable and airy, so I don't sweat that much on my back when I use it. I absolutely love everything about it, and I've really been enjoying traveling with it. Listen, I've overpacked that thing more times than I can count, and it hasn't ripped an inch, so I really can't recommend it enough. Besides that, we should get into clothes for a second, just as a final touch. We are going to Siberia, one of the coldest places on planet Earth. Today, we actually went to pick up a bunch of gear for Siberia that was going to be winterproof and was going to be snowproof and ready to go. So I'm going to show you all of it now. So we actually went to an army surplus store, which has basically a bunch of army supplies that are cheap and discounted, as well as we went to a bunch of thrift shops and charity stores to pick up used gears and used jackets so we wouldn't have to pay that much. I got this hat that I feel is both stylish and warm for the Russian winter. As well, this is my new coat. It's windproof and waterproof, and it's got this awesome hood with these furs on it, so it actually stops the wind from blowing into your face too hard. But that's why I have this extra hoodie just in case. I've had to jump locations because lighting got really bad. But anyways, these are my gloves. Super lightweight, but also super warm, which I really like. As well, we got army style long johns, thermal pants, and a thermal shirt that will go under all of our layers to keep us extra warm. And we got some awesome Gore-Tex pants. And last but not least, this is a new thing that I've learned about, which is awesome. These are called Gore-Tex socks. You actually wear socks on the inside of them, and these are also made out of the material that will not let water in, but will take the water and push it out. And so this is a way, just in case we step into snow or puddles or freezing water, our booties will not get wet whatsoever. Anyways, that's the entire packing guide. Gosh darn, that was a lot of stuff. Now, let's get to the day where we actually leave, and I'm gonna show you guys me putting it all in my bag. So this is what it looks like to pack for the Trans Siberian Railway. I have this bag pretty much exploded with clothes. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I love you a long time. Make sure to check out our sponsor down in the description below. And tomorrow we head off to begin our journey to Russia. See you then. Как дела? Love you. Long time. Спасибо. Goodbye.